Why let go, Dream Team? It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with NBA legends explain why Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I've heard a great number of explanations, but maybe I'll hear some new ones in this video. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Oh, we got Mike.
With a fresh shot clock. MJ. Oh, Harry did it! Oh, Michael shakes the finger.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fan, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine and welcome back to your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends giving their opinion about Michael Jordan, how great he was. And I know that there are countless videos like this, but there are actually some new clips that I found, so you might haven't seen them yet. But before we dive into today's episode, I want to ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and also like the video if you enjoy the content. And if you want to see even more old school NBA stuff, find me on Instagram. Alright, enough said, now let's dive right into today's episode. So the first clip that we're going to take a look at involves Mark Jackson. Obviously, Mark Jackson played for the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers and had his rivalries with Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. Let's check it out.
How would Jordan do in today's game? Because I've heard a lot of people, man, Jordan averaged 60. Jordan would average 70. Nah, man, I promise you, Jordan gonna get 45. In today's game, the rules as they are, how would Jordan do, and how many points do you believe he would average?
I don't think anybody's averaging 60 or 70.
Okay.
So
That's crazy.
Those days are over with.
Yeah, 60 or 70 is just preposterous. Like averaging, you're just not passing the ball at that point. Nobody else is getting touched. If you're averaging 60 or 70, you probably got some unhappy teammates because ain't nobody else touching the rock.
Nobody gonna get Wilt 50 a game, huh?
Not 50 a game. No, that's not going to happen. But I will say this: Michael Jordan would average whatever he want to average.
You believe he can get 40 a night?
Yeah, he can. I mean, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, there's no question about it.
I think
40
so.
a night,
Yeah,
Mark. 40.
Yeah.
How you gonna get 40? If you go to
I'm not here to break it down and decipher it. I'm telling you as a witness, I'm testifying on behalf of Michael Jeffrey Jordan that he would average 40 a night. If we see guys averaging 30
right.
and 35, with all due respect, that don't have the arsenal that he has offensively.
I don't know how you get to 40 without that three ball.
Well, Jordan's going to go to the free throw line more than he did back then because we were able to beat him up,
Right.
and it was ignored to a
Right.
certain extent.
Okay.
So, and he added the three ball in his career. We watched him against the Blazers knock down three. That wasn't his specialty,
Right.
but it wasn't like he was a liability shooting the basketball. Michael Jordan would average whatever he wanted to average.
Now the next clip that we
I think he probably pick it up in the playoffs to average 40. Regular season, probably not, just because, I don't know, averaging 40. I'm with you. I feel like to average 40 is crazy. You're taking a decent amount of shots to average 40. And I feel like you never know what teammates are going to step up on what different nights. And so just to average, I'm sure he could. I'm not saying he couldn't. I'm sure he could definitely average 40 if he wanted to. But he probably wouldn't. He probably would. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, you're going to start getting trapped. You're going to start getting doubled. Find your open players. Make plays for other people. And so, you know what I'm saying? So get everybody involved in the game. And that kind of, you being a playmaker slows down, I feel like, your scoring ability. But when playoff time comes and it's win or go home time, I feel like that's when Mike would probably kick it up a notch to average 40.
Basketball. Michael Jordan would average whatever he wanted to average.
Now the next clip that we're going to take a look at involved Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. And with Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan, there was always this love-hate relationship. And I'm pretty sure that until the Last Dance documentary, Isaiah Thomas had many nice things to say about Michael Jordan, which you can see in the following clip.
I know how we felt playing against Jordan. Like, Jordan was the most dominant player in our era, and I would we would talk for hours on the phone, watching him play against another team. Just admiring him play. But at the same time, it was like there were things that he did in the air that we just couldn't do. You mentioned Jordan. Yeah. Did you notice his body language?
He's still on alert. He's still on alert, like he's sitting in the film room.
How did you like playing against MJ your rookie year?
Shaking in my boots. shaking in the first time I had to guard. I'm like, yo, man, first of all, let me go back. 1997, MJ them in the playoffs. I think they played against the Hawks, right? I'm at the game, playoff game. Bro, I got an opportunity to go in the back by the locker room after the game. So I'm standing back there. I'm 17 years old, kid.
Oh my God dang, Chuck, my Lord.
After the game. So I'm standing back there. I'm 17 years old, kid. I've never been around NBA players like this, or even, I've never been around somebody like MJ. So I'm standing back there, kid, and Pitt comes out. All these players start coming out. Mike comes around that corner. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. The man had a glow, bro. I swear, Mike, dog, that shit is real.
I believe it.
That shit is real.
Now the next clip that we're going to take a look at involves Ron Artest, a.k.a. Metta World Peace, and he has something very interesting to say about what Michael Jordan would be able to do in today's NBA. Let's check it out.
I was an amazing defender.
Right.
And Jordan had 40.
Right.
So I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right. So you hear a lot of people say, well, Mike would average 40, Mike would average 50. In today's game, with the rules the way they are, you played in both eras. How many points do you think Jordan would literally average per game?
Today? Phew. More than James Harden.
James Harden had a season he averaged 36.
More than that. For sure.
Really?
For sure. And I was at the Jordan era.
Yeah.
I was in the Lebron, Kobe.
Yeah.
Dunking. And I was at the tail end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I played with these guys.
Right.
I've seen all the 3-point balls go
Right.
up. They can't. Jordan, no way. Jordan would average 50.
You believe Jordan would average 50?
If he wanted to.
Right.
Like James Harden wants to average 50. He just can't.
Right.
He got 38.
Right.
Amazing.
Right.
If Jordan wants to average 50, if he was playing his era, I think he averages 50.
It was funny, I was talking.
See, that's when it gets at 50. He's not averaging 50, bro. I know a lot of people probably gonna disagree with Mike not averaging 50, bro. We're gonna trap you at half court. If you're gonna have to take a decent amount of shots to get 50. And if you're averaging 50, at some point as a team, we're gonna say, you know what? I don't think the rest of the guys can beat us. Let's trap Michael Jordan at half court. Have two people waiting for him. As soon as he crosses half court line, we're gonna trap it. We're gonna get the ball out of his hands, and we're gonna make the other guys beat us. Cause averaging 50. And if you're not trapping them at about half, when you always got the trap ready to come to them, then something wrong with you. You got to make the other people beat you. So out of 40, I'll give you 40. I'll give you, but 50, no.
He averaged 50. If he was playing his era, I think he averages 50.
It was funny, I was talking to James Worthy, not the name drop on you, Scott,
Right.
but I was talking to James Worthy, and he was like, can you believe skinny little Michael is Michael Jordan? And I was like, yeah, because I'd been around since 1982. And to see him become what everybody models themselves after. And I've gone years of saying, he was the best in the 90s, Dr. J, Oscar Robertson. I just had to admit it. I'm not going to get to do this again. He was the greatest basketball player in the NBA history. And I don't know if anybody is going to even come close.
Now the next clip that we're going to take a look at involves Ray Allen on the Dan Patrick Show, and obviously Ray Allen played many games against Michael Jordan, so let's hear what he has to say.
Does LeBron have to do something, or can he do something where you would go, now I would look at him as the best player?
No, I think he certainly, just off the cuff, he's certainly the top 5 of all time, but playing against him and MJ, I think for me, it's MJ all day long, only because how I played against him. And, MJ just had everything, from mid-range to three-point to post-up game, and he could score and dominate in each position.
How effective would Jordan's mid-range game be in this era of basketball?
Jordan's mid-range in this era? Man, let me tell you something. Players always make the adjustment. He averaged 30, 32, 35. Man, come on. Jordan would average more points. And in an era where we shot more threes, who can forget that memorable finals game when Jordan made, 5, 6, 7 threes against the Trailblazers and gave them this? I mean, people act like Jordan couldn't shoot threes. He would destroy the league now. I mean, he would be saying...
I don't think it wasn't that he couldn't shoot. He wasn't a great shooter beyond the three-point arc. But being a mid-range shooter, I feel like it's special nowadays, because I feel like now that almost everybody shooting threes, a lot of the times the goal is to run teams off the three-point line, because it almost seems today whoever gets the most threes up is going to win the game, just because, people have gotten so good at shooting them, and even people who can't really shoot them are out there shooting them. But so teams, I feel like the objective is a lot of the time to run teams off the three-point line. And so to have his mid-range game, that's special.
All-time records. There'll probably be a season he averaged 40 in this era, especially the way he got to the line. His mid-range will be most effective.
One game that, ironically, this may sound a little bit odd, but it's probably more than any other game. That's the game I look forward to the most. Because you knew that night you had to be at your absolute best. And so if there's something, anything, a matchup or whatever, that's going to bring out the best in you, if you're a true competitor, that's what you really want.
I love that.
And so for me, it was the one game I look forward to more than any other game to play against him, because he was everything that you just described with LeBron. I was listening to you. Yeah. That's about the way it is. Yeah, like any slip up, any lull, any mistake that's made, you're gonna exploit it. You're gonna take advantage of it. So you had to be so keenly locked in, game plan, here's what we're doing, here's where I need to be. And you would be furious if somebody didn't rotate they were supposed to, because you knew, look, I'm trusting that you're gonna be there. And so, because if you're not there, dude's about to do some, he's about to do something, real freaky here.
I mean, you witnessed it.
Yeah, I love the way you said that, because I feel like you hear a lot of the players talking about like a fear of Michael Jordan, or still in fear. But I like the way Joe said it. He's like, that's the one game like I look forward to, because as a true competitor, that's the guy you want to play against. He's the type of guy who's gonna keep you locked in 100%, because any slip up and he will make you pay for it. So he's the guy that you look forward to playing as a true competitor. Because, to be the best, you got to beat the best. It's simple as that. And to beat the best, you got to play the best. So that competitiveness, I absolutely love that.
Yeah, I saw it. I did. But I'm just saying, I'm like, man, when people say he averaged 40, 45, I'm like, 50. I'm like, man, do y'all know how many points that is?
Yeah, winner takes ball.
Winner take out.
Winner takes ball.
Okay, no, that one. So
why would it never happen?
Because Michael Jordan was all defensive first team 9 times.
Okay.
LeBron James was 5 times.
Okay.
Michael Jordan led the league.
That's longevity.
I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
So Michael Jordan led the league in scoring 10 times.
Okay.
10. LeBron James led the league in scoring once.
Okay.
So I'm talking about a guy who's been the best offensive player and the best defensive player.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.
See, and with one-on-one matchups, you can't really go off of what they do on their team. Know what I'm saying? Because one-on-one is a completely different game than 5-on-5. Like, one-on-one, the bigger, stronger guy, more times than not, is going to win, because they can just back you down. Like, and I'm not saying Mike would have been back down the whole game. Like, it would, but I'm saying LeBron was bigger, he was stronger than Mike, and he was a bit faster. But, because, like, if you put, like, let's see, who was the leading scorer in the NBA this year? It was Joel Embiid. But if you take somebody like, one of my favorite players, Damian Lillard, who averaged, I think, like 31 points something, 32. and you put him 1-on-1 against a LeBron James or an Anthony Davis, somebody at a completely different position who's just bigger, stronger than him. Like, what do you think is gonna happen 1-on-1? Bigger guys are just gonna back you down the whole time. I didn't like playing 1-on-1 just because how small I am. So once I miss a 3, it's winner take ball. Once I miss a 3, I'm done because it's like I'm gonna get back down. And I think that's why they came up with all these king of the court rules and stuff, right? You only get 2 dribbles. You only get 1 dribble. You got no rebound. If you know what I'm saying, switch off the miss. And it's like, yeah, that makes it more fair because, all right, well, now I can guard this guy because he can't get to where he wants to get in 2 dribbles. But that's all we got for this one. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. It's your boy D Neal. Out.